In this video, let's see how to wire and install DALI Light Fittings on a Lutron HomeWorks system. So, without any further ado, let's do it. If you're not too familiar with the DALI principles, I'll invite you to watch the beginning of one of my previous videos here on the design of a Lutron HomeWorks system specified with DALI Light Fittings. The main difference today is that we'll be using the newer Lutron DALI Module, which instead of 16 can control up to 64 DALI Zones on each DALI Loop when used on the Lutron HomeWorks QSX System, which is enormous. The driver I'll be using today will count as one single address on my DALI Loop. On this side here, I'll have to permanently feed my driver from a 230V mains power source, usually coming directly from the distribution consumer unit. And before I do any wiring, I make sure to remain safe and switch my mains power off. Once that's done, I'll push in my main live and neutral onto my driver. Some DALI drivers require different sort of power source, so double check what's needed on your driver, as some require a permanent 24V instead, for example. This 2-core cable here is my DALI Loop control cable that will go from driver to driver that belong to the same loop. So I'll push my cable on the DALI input connections here. Make sure you're using a cable with the right section depending on the length of your DALI loop. Here I'm using a 0.75 square mil cable that could technically be used as a DALI loop up to 150 meters. All the DALI drivers that belong to the same DALI loop will be somehow attached back to that cable here. Also note that the other great things with DALI control cable is that it's polarity free. No plus, no minus. So miswiring here should not affect the DALI communication. Then, on the secondary of my driver, I'll wire in my LED strip, this time respecting polarity, plus and minus. Et voilà! This is how we do it. And in case you wonder, DALI drivers and LED strips on this tutorial have been provided by Colorbox Studio. Colorbox Studio is a UK manufacturer of high-end architectural light fittings. They provide flawless, sleekly designed and very robust downlights, accent lighting, and LED strips to the community of architects, lighting designers, AV dealers, and lighting control specialists like myself. So, if your current project requires a reliable partner for your light fittings, get in touch with Colorbox Studio. Contact details in the comment section below. And you can even say you've been recommended by myself. Okay, let's go back to our tutorial. Now, in the Lutron project, to control my DALI loops, I'm gonna use the Lutron HomeWorks Universal DALI DIN-Rail Power Module here. Reference LQSC-2DAL-UNV-D. This module is DALI 2 certified that can control 2 DALI loops from this connector here, DALI 1 and DALI 2, which can control, in case of a HomeWorks QSX application, up to 64 zones per loop, and up to 16 zones still when used on an older HomeWorks QS application. In both cases, you still have the 64 DALI address maximum per loop. In my Lutron HomeWorks QSX panel here, this DALI module is powered here from its own circuit breaker. On my DALI Loop 1 here, I have 2 DALI drivers wired to it. And as you know, the DALI module doesn't power the DALI drivers, so you normally have to get the power from the distribution panel to the drivers. The great thing in my ghost wired panel from Future Automation is that they install and wire those connectors here for us that are wired back to the same breaker as my DALI module. So I can wire my driver back to those connectors for their main power supply. This is very convenient as it saves a lot of time. DALI loops are also topology free, which is very practical when wiring DALI drivers. And as you can see here, I've star wired my DALI drivers onto my DALI loop using connectors. Simple. But on the real installation, you may want to use another method, like DIN-rail connectors, for example. From there, I'll wire my DALI Loop 1 and eventually my DALI Loop 2 on those connectors here, who are wired back to my Lutron DALI module. Then, my DALI drivers are wired to their respective LED strip. Here, I have a 3000K LED strip wired back to my first DALI driver, and a 2700K LED strip wired back to my second DALI driver. And if you enjoyed the video so far, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button and share it with your friends and colleagues and family. This will help the channel to continue making those kind of tutorials. Merci beaucoup. Now, probably the most important step in the DALI installation process is to verify your DALI wiring from the Lutron DALI module. And that is very easy. On the Lutron DALI module, press and hold the test button here until the test LED starts flashing. Now, to test DALI Loop 1, each press on the DA1 button here will cycle through a series of test modes. In my case here, we will start with all my DALI drivers with their respective LED strips on. The first press on the DA1 button here will bring all my drivers on loop 1 to their respective low end. On the next press, all my drivers and their lighting loads on that loop will go to their high-end lighting level, full on. The next press will cause all the drivers to flash, very useful to confirm good communication from the DALI modules to the drivers to the fittings. Cool. The next press will cause the DALI loop to ID emergency drivers, but we don't have any here. And the last press will turn all the DALI drivers off. And if I press again, I'll go back at the start of my DALI test sequence. And if I continue pressing, I will go back again through the same steps. And when I'm done with my DALI Loop 1, I can then test my DALI Loop 2. And when I'm all done, I'll press and hold the test button again to go out of the test mode altogether. On an actual job, I'll be walking around to make sure all my drivers on the DALI loop I'm testing are responding accordingly. And if one of those light fitting is not responding as expected, that often means that the DALI loop cable is not connected properly onto that driver. Here, for example, to simulate a fault, if I just disconnect one of the DALI cable of my DALI driver number 1 from the main DALI loop 1 here, we'll see that my LED number 1 at the top here is going to full on. And this is how very often a DALI driver will default to when the DALI cable is not wired properly or disconnected, which is good to know. The DALI loop test is probably the most important step. This will save time and unnecessary cost of a commissioning engineer sitting around while DALI loops and DALI drivers are being troubleshooted by the electrician. It is only when the DALI loops are fully tested okay that your Lutron system is ready for commissioning and programming. Voila, there you have it. How to wire light fittings to their respective DALI drivers and how to wire and test DALI loops from your Lutron DALI module. I hope you found this video useful. And now, if you're interested in how to program DALI light fittings within the Lutron HomeWorks software, check out our next tutorial. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Deluxe YouTube channel so you can be updated when the next video is released. Thank you very much. Good luck and talk to you again on the next tutorial.